Before we start this edition of 5 on 5 Fast Break News, we would like to give our condolences to the family of Terrence Clark and fans of Kentucky basketball, as an unfortunate incident happened in Los Angeles, California, after a workout that was preparing Terrence Clark and teammate BJ Boston for pre-draft camps coming in the near future. Clark recently signed to the prestigious Clutch Sports Group led by agent guru Rich Paul. Clark was projected to definitely be a first-round pick and a promising talent for years to come. Rest in paradise, and you have prayers and love from the Basketball U family. Missing out on basketball news is already tough, so go ahead and tap that bell icon and let it ring for the latest in Basketball U. This is 5 on 5 Fast Break News on Basketball U. Basketball U, welcome back. It's good to see you, and it's good to be back to give you the news that's happening in the world of hoops. Make sure to hit the like button and go tell somebody what we are doing over here. Who knows? They might be interested. Make sure to turn on post notifications too, and check out our music playlist. And hey, you can even recommend some songs to us in the comment section. Here we go. The transfer portal was created as a compliance tool to systematically manage the transfer process from start to finish, add more transparency to the process among schools, and empower student athletes to make known their desire to consider other programs. For student athletes who don't have access to the portal, the interface is all about their individual desire to find the right program for them. After student athletes ask their school to enter their name in the portal, the administrators have 2 business days to comply. Once their name is entered, student athletes will receive an email notifying them that they are in the portal. Student athletes can provide an email address and a phone number where any interested coaches can contact them. Or student athletes can decide not to provide contact information and reach out to the schools they are interested in attending. The no contract feature was built into the portal based on feedback from the Division I Student Athlete Advisory Committee. The rationale behind the choice not to provide contact information is that some student athletes already have an idea where they would like to transfer, and they don't want their transfer process to mirror the experience of being recruited when they were in high school. For coaches, the portal is a place to see who is looking to transfer. Coaches can set up a watch list of the people they want to track, and they can see in real time when student athletes have matriculated to another program or taken their name out of the portal altogether. This feature can cut down on wasted efforts to recruit someone who already has decided where to go to school. For compliance administrators, the portal is an online location that has all the information needed to handle a transfer situation. Having everything in a centralized spot cuts down the time they use to spend handling the process. This year posed a different look when it came to all the transfer coming in, as most thought they would have to sit out. The pandemic allowed all college transfers to play immediately, which enhanced some teams greatly and turned some seasons around for programs. The other thing has been likely the new rule. The NBA will pass that will allow players to transfer one time without having to sit out a year. That should happen this summer to take out any gray areas with the waiver claims. This has caused the number of NCAA basketball transfers to already hit over 1,000, with maybe another 100 to 200 more coming. Some have already committed to new landing spots, such as Kellen Grady to Kentucky and Jamison Battle to Minnesota, but many more are still in the portal. Here are some notable names. Ford center Trey Mitchell from Massachusetts. Even though he came in as a top 100 talent for a mid-major program, Mitchell still outperformed expectations in his 2 seasons with the Minutemen. He can score inside and out, has a tremendous post game, and is a good and growing defender. At 6'9" and 240 pounds, the big man has already been a coveted player in the portal, with all power conference teams after him. Guard Marcus Carr from Minnesota. At one point in the season, Carr was averaging nearly 25 points per game and 7 assists, including several 30-plus point efforts. Carr also had a career-high 41 points against Nebraska later in the season. The team struggled though, in part due to Carr's poor shot selection and overall making. Carr, when under control, can be a fantastic playmaker and distributor. Assuming he doesn't go pro and plays for a different team, we'll have to be willing to have the ball in his hands a bit less and take fewer shots. If the right team can harness Carr's talents, he's good enough to take a good team into a national title contender. Guard Chris Likes from Miami. Likes played in just 2 games this season due to injuries, but in the 2 years prior, he was one of the best guards in the ACC, putting up around 16 points per game. Despite being just 5'7", Likes is an elite playmaker with the ball and can shoot it at a high clip. A proven power conference contributor, Likes will have no shortage of suitors. He's from the Maryland area, so both the Terrapins and Georgetown Hoyas have been linked. But this is one of the best pure shooters currently in the portal, regardless of size, so don't be surprised if a blue blood makes a run for Likes. Guard Minari Burnett from Texas Tech. The highest rated commit in Red Raider history only lasted 12 games this season with the team before deciding to transfer out. There were signs of promise for Burnett, with a coming of double-digit scoring games off the bench. However, he made just 4 out of 23 from deep and made just 28% of his field goal attempts during his short stay. Burnett has been in the portal for a while, and a decision is reportedly set to happen soon, with programs such as Illinois, Tennessee, and others involved. A change of scenery could be what's needed to unlock his potential, but not many players flame out at Texas Tech with Chris Beard at the helm. Guard Rocket Watts from Michigan State. The former top 30 prospect had plenty of promise for the Spartans and had a very good freshman campaign. Unfortunately, Watts couldn't take control of the starting point guard position, and after the team landed Northeastern transfer guard Tyson Walker decided to enter the portal. Watts is a great athlete that plays better off the ball in a combo role, so expect many power conference teams in need of guard to target him. He'll have to improve on his overall shooting and shot selection if he wants to be an all-league player. Forward, Timmy Allen from Utah. The junior forward has been one of the best pure scorers on the entire West Coast, averaging over 17 points per game in the past couple of seasons. Although he's not much of a three-point shooter, Allen has a great mid-range game and plays even bigger than his 6'7" frame suggests. Can score inside and has post moves as well, and with an improved perimeter, shot can become an unstoppable 20 points per game scorer. The wing could return to Utah or transfer elsewhere in the Pac-12, or even Gonzaga in the WCC may be an option. It'll be interesting to see if Allen takes a senior year, but at the right spot could be a tremendous impact transfer. Legendary Hall of Fame baseball player Alex Rodriguez is looking to make a purchase of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Minnesota Lynx franchise, which cost up to about $1.5 billion. If the deal is finalized, A-Rod and the group of buyers will take over in about 2 years of the deal being closed. What excitement can this new group bring to this small market franchise as far as entertainment beyond the court? They have a young core group in D'Angelo, Karl Anthony Towns, and the exciting high flyer Anthony Edwards. Now usually here we do the 5-on-5 fast break trivia, but on this edition we're just gonna drop some facts. In 1940, the first basketball game was aired on TV in the United States. The first NBA player to score 38,000 points was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1989. Alongside Bob Pettit, Kobe Bryant currently holds the most number of All-Star MVP awards with 4. LeBron James currently has 3. It's very likely that LeBron James can share the throne. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos here on Basketball U. We are currently working on some content so you can check us out daily. The support has been great, and we want to make sure we give you back that same energy by providing all of your basketball needs. Thank you for all the kind comments in the comments section. Shout out to all the new subscribers and everyone watching here in the United States, Philippines, Canada, India, Australia, United Kingdom, Germany, Czechia, Colombia. Thanks for the love. And as always, be sure to stay tuned for many more of 5-on-5 Fast Break news here on Basketball U. Almost forgot, here's another reminder. YouTube.com/basketballu. Our new URL makes it easier to find us. Again, thanks for watching. This concludes this edition of 5-on-5 Fast Break News on Basketball U. We bring you the latest on all things basketball, from college to the NBA to the WNBA. And all you gotta do is subscribe. And remember, someone's always working. Are you?